Here we go.
And we're cracking.
You like my glass tonight. It's awesome. Oh, what a beautiful thing right here.
Look at that pour. Like every week it's just getting better and better.
Actually, that's a pro pour right there. Mine's not going to be as pro because I'm talking too much and I'm not concentrating.
It's what we talked about before, Dennis. It's science. The more you experiment.
Hey, do you like it? Drink local, mother.
Love it.
Cheers, everybody. I hope you are drinking with us. If not, no worries. I hope you are joining to have some fun, some laughs, learn some stuff, and ask questions and comment if you want. We'll answer all of comments.
Yep.
Give us a thumbs up. If you're new here, I'm Dennis, the Freaking Flipper. I sell on eBay, not Amazon. We made that mistake last week. I do a little bit of Poshmark, Mercari, and Marketplace.
All right. And guys, I'm Scott. I'm at Fisher Flips. So I sell on eBay as well. I've been selling since 2019 on eBay. I sell heavily on Poshmark as well. No Amazon, no Mercari. Dabble a little bit into Depop and like really bad Depop. And yeah, just here to share our love of eBay, reselling, making money, and of course, craft beer.
Craft
welcome.
beer.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Like Dennis said, leave us a comment, give us a like, subscribe, tell your friends. We are trying to get this thing growing. Great news with the show is we have some fabulous guests coming up in the future. Fabulous.
Yes.
We're going to try to get some more guests on here. And you guys are going to love it. We got some big heavy hitters coming up pretty soon. And stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely stay tuned. And if you are in the craft beer industry and would like to join us and talk about craft beer, talk about what's up and coming in the craft beer world, or what you do, we are more than willing to have you come on and learn some stuff from you guys. If you are a reseller that would like to come on and talk to us about reselling, sourcing, ins and outs of your day, that'd be great too. So stay tuned. We are going to have some really awesome guests on.
Look, I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to just chat with people about the two topics that I love the most.
And
beer,
instead of us just talking to each other, get that
Right.
third person on, get a fourth person on. We can get two guests in one show. Like there's some good ideas coming up down the pike. So
we're definitely going to do that. What are you drinking? Do you want me to?
Yeah,
I am drinking. To show you what I'm. Or you want to go first?
I'll go first. All right,
so cool.
I am drinking here. Did you pull it up for me?
It's there, brother.
All
wow.
Right. So I'm drinking. Let me pull up on my end. Built to Spill by Foam Brewers. Can you see that okay on your end?
Yeah, looks good.
So they're out of Burlington, Vermont. Side note, my daughter graduated for UVM in Burlington.
No
Absolutely
way.
Beautiful city.
Didn't know
so
that.
I don't know what the hops are on this drink, but the notes are very, it's a citrus, pineapple, tangerine, and you can immediately taste that tangerine right up front. That's the first thing I tasted. It is an 8%, which is really nice. It's not overpowering. And there you go. There's all the cans that they offer if you guys want to order some cans from Foam Brewery. So,
ooh, look at the bottles. Wow.
Yeah, there are some nice things up there.
Look like sours, maybe? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the golden sour.
On the water.
Not sure what this
stays
house
on. Whew.
Yeah, so yeah.
It's going to have some high ABV right there, I would imagine.
And I like that they use, so all the artistry is all done locally by local artists and putting their stuff on their cans, which is amazing. I love it. So yeah, that's what I got going on. And
very cool. What do you think? What do you think so far? I know you just cracked the beer open.
I just cracked. Let's go again. It's all about the review. So yeah, no bitterness. I can taste that tangerine. It's like cracking open one of those tangerines. I can
Oh, the
taste that
little,
tangerine
yeah,
note right up. Yep, the note of the tangerine right up front.
sweet,
Yeah, I love it. Good
good
beer.
stuff.
Oh, hey,
I'm
and
drinking.
wait,
Go ahead.
real quick. By the way, I do have to shout you out because when I saw you this weekend, this is a gift from
Boom.
Three King Flipper. My
Yeah.
man hooked me up.
We all often do beer trades, and I am not going to showcase what you traded
Nope,
me this week. I'm
nope.
going to save it for next week if there's any left. I'll save one. I got to save at least
Yeah,
one. So you guys
at
have
least
to wait till next week to see what I'm going to be tasting. This week I'm going to have a totally different beer for me because I've never heard of this brewery before. I'm guessing it's pronounced Misorum.
Miss Soren, maybe.
You
Yeah.
guys can yell at me. I should know who these people are. I should know. It's a I think it's Canada, right? Montreal. Where are these guys from? It's definitely French Canadian. Oh wow, look at that place. Dude, that is absolutely sick. They are Montreal.
All right.
So I am drinking not something specifically from them. It's a collaboration. So I was in Boston yesterday and stopped by the Fenway Brewery, Fenway Trillium Brewery. They have the little local place right down the street from Fenway Park, and had a nice chat with Will. Will, I gave you my card. I would love to have you come on the show. And he's highly recommended this one. It's called From the Top to the Bottom. It's an IPA, 7%, and it's a collaboration between Trillium and Masorum.
All
So
right.
Masorum, totally new to me. Trillium is not new to me. This is a really cool collaboration. I can definitely taste a difference that is normally not in a Trillium beer, a
Right.
Trillium IPA. And I cannot pinpoint what that hop is. It's almost, I don't know, like slightly spicy at the end.
Like a not a piney taste. No, more of a
No,
spice.
right at the back end. It's pleasant. It's not like I wouldn't want to drink another one of these, but it's definitely not Trillium esque. Trillium is definitely from the front. As soon as that thing hits your palate to about halfway to the end, and then it just changes. You're like,
Yeah.
it's definitely probably influenced by this brewery here. So Masorum, hats off to you. Very cool collab. And they used there you go. You can see the artwork.
Yep.
That's classic Trillium artwork from the top to the bottom, 7%.
7%. Okay. So now, with this being your first time drinking that, is this a drink or a beer that you would put in your fridge as a consistent drink?
I think I would.
You would.
I
Okay.
like the 7% ABV. That's kind of right there in my wheelhouse. I'm not huge into 8.2, 8.3. I drink them. I would rather have a whole bunch of
Right.
6.6 to 7.2.
Right. Because you can have
You
a
know,
couple, enjoy a few
yes.
drinks, than rather having an 8.8 or 9.2 and just be done with one.
Well, that's the problem. I don't stop with one. I always want two beers.
No matter
So I mean,
no matter the percent, exactly the same thing here.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. I just want that second beer, and then I'm like, oh my
Especially
god,
if it's really good, and you're like, God, this is really smooth. It's going down nice. I need another one.
yep, yes,
So true. But there's
yep,
also those the ones you have that for the first time that you're like, I don't this may not be a daily. Like I don't know if I could keep this on a
right,
regular like in my rotation. And that's
yeah,
okay too. And that's part of why we're
absolutely,
here. Like we want to try all these different
yeah.
brands and different brewers and see what we like and recommend to other people. Yeah.
So many beers, so little time, and it's fun, to kind of meander your way through craft beer and find out what you like and what you don't like, and why. Why don't you like that?
Right.
Why you don't like that certain hop? You don't like that certain style that everyone else does. It's all about what you like. That's
Right.
it. Drink
And
what
that's
you
the
like.
thing, like you had given me a couple And just because you like those hops, I may not like those hops. And the same
Right.
with me, what I gave you, just because I like it, you may be like, "Oh, dude, this is gross." Like, but
Yeah.
that's what we're doing. We want to see what's out there and see what we love drinking.
Just wait till we get to dark beers. That's
We'll hit that like
Yep,
October,
that is going to
November.
be a lot of fun. A
A lot of
lot of
fun.
fun because that ABV goes.
Would you ever consider like having a whiskey night? Like I
Yes.
know we do. I know we do pints, and that's what we're all about. But
Yeah.
I think it would be neat to like switch it up and like, hey guys, we're gonna go fucking whiskey tonight.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
What do you think out there? Let us know in the comments. We could do like a brown liquor night. You pick it from whiskey
Mhm.
to scotch to bourbon. You pick it.
I would
I
be
like
down
that.
for that. I like that
It's
idea.
going to be a sloppy show, but
That could be a show for like a live, like on a Friday or Saturday night, like just a
perfect.
because it would be tough for me waking up at a Friday morning, go to work. It might be a little bit difficult. Well, you can sleep in, but I have to get up at 6. It's a little difficult
Yeah.
to do on a Thursday or Friday morning after we're recording.
So
But
you brought up a good point. You do the whiskeys and the next morning you're maybe not hungover, but you are definitely foggy. Do you
foggy.
have any sort of
So
self-made remedies? Do you have any?
no, I don't have any self-made remedies, but my go-to, obviously, I'm gonna grab orange juice. Which for some
Oh,
reason, when
really?
I drink orange juice, it's a mental thing. Like with the vitamin C, just mentally makes me feel better. But it probably has
Okay.
nothing. It's a mental thing. Some orange juice, 4 Advil, and then a Monster, some type of high content energy drink, and that will kind
Really?
of slowly get rid of it. That works for me.
I tend to want, for some crazy reason, either watermelon or cantaloupe.
Okay.
Just that raw, pulpy sweetness, and then you're actually getting something into your system. This is if I'm, like, extremely
Like
hungover.
wake up in the morning like, oh
I
god, I need
am
another like
I'm
3 hours of sleep.
probably still drunk,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh, no. Oh, no." So, yeah, I'll
And,
probably do something like that. Some toast, maybe. Try to get some peanut butter, right? And then I just start slamming waters, vitamin waters,
yeah.
let's see, the smart water. It's all electrolytes.
Right.
Gotta get them back in. So I'll do something like that.
What about like Pedialyte? Like you
Tylenol.
know, like the like babies drink the Pedialyte. I never
They have
tried that.
Gator Light now.
That might be a good idea though.
Yeah,
And like I mentioned
great
in a
idea.
different show way back when we're in Clearwater, they have the IV stations.
Yeah,
So it's a
that's
storefront. You
nuts.
can just go in, quick IV, 15 minutes later, good.
That's exactly what you need. You need
That's
fluids.
you need to get your own IV drip. That's not a bad idea,
I just have it
right?
here next to me.
Just hey, give me a
Water
minute.
here.
Can you just put this IV in for me? All right, we're good. I would.
Yeah, my wife she shakes her head. She's like, "Why'd you do that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I was having fun."
I
And she's
know.
like, "That's your body getting rid of all the poison that you've poisoned yourself."
Yeah, that's what alcohol is a poison, and
Yeah,
you know
but it comes from the earth.
they're hops, so
It's
is
natural.
natural. It's not like we're not like out here taking shots of straight up vodka. We're just
Mm-mm. Yes, I made a sale.
I didn't even hear it go off.
Oh, I'll have to have it.
Oh,
Nothing crazy.
oh,
$13.
hey,
It's been a
13 bucks,
slow
man.
week.
Yeah, it's been slow.
It's been a slow week. Huh?
It's been slow.
I don't know. This must be a major vacation week. It has to be
Middle of August.
something like that, right?
You know what's funny? Um, so I have a pattern of weekend sales. One weekend it's 40, drops down to 12. 40, 12. It's every other weekend. This was my weekend of a shitty weekend. I think I maybe had 15, 18 sales this weekend. but it's
So
like every other
are you
consistently.
talking conspiracies here, or what are you doing? Like,
It
this
could be
is
a conspiracy.
this is a known commodity that no matter what happens.
That's my conspiracy. It's every other weekend, and you know what's fun? And those weekends that I'm off, it's always a zero sale Sunday.
So
Conspiracy.
they know you then. They know your
They
account and
know
they
my
know what you're
account, they
doing.
know my pattern, and they probably knew I was going away on vacation for a few days.
Is this like X-Files or something?
Could be. I
Sounds to
think.
me like we need the tinfoil hat.
Woo! What we got there?
This is the tinfoil hat. You're talking tinfoil hat stuff right now. This is filled
Conspiracy.
with topics of eBay conspiracy theories right
All right,
here.
let it rip. What do you
So
got in there?
I'm going to reach in and grab one. It's time for the tinfoil hat. Ooh, I got a good one.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Put that away. Here we go. Returns will shut off your eBay store.
Returns will shut off your eBay store. Conspiracy or fact?
Or not. You go, guy, because you're
Returns will shut off your eBay store. Okay. Should I make it a conspiracy or should I make it a fact? Let me finish my drink. I'm going to
what you think,
say,
and then I'll go what I think.
I'm going to say yes. And here's the
Yes.
reason why. Returns will not shut off your eBay store, but it's going to slow you down to like. Want to know my reason why? Want to know why?
Yeah,
So when you get I believe my conspiracy is when you get a return, it goes into the eBay algorithm, right? Fisher flips, got a return, no sales,
Yep.
shut off. And I've also noticed when you get a return that not only do you get one return, you get 3 returns all at once. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, it happens to me all the time. I get one return, and I say, we're gonna get 2 more within an hour. Boom, boom, boom. 3 returns, and what happens? My sales stop. That's my conspiracy.
So you're saying that eBay purposely sends 2 more returns after the initial one.
They take that little robot and they type in, like I said, Fisher flips, mark him down for no sales for the next 24 hours. What I believe.
All right, I'm going to go the other way.
Am I wrong? So
I don't think there's anything wrong here. I'm the one wearing the tinfoil hat. Returns will shut off your eBay store. I say no.
Okay.
I say no because in my experience, I have a return, and I was having a great week, and I still had a great week.
Okay.
For me, it's even more frustrating that last week I had 2 returns. 2. And I had one of the better weeks in the past, I'd say 6 weeks. This week, I've had 0 returns, and it has been one of the poorest weeks of the summer. 0 returns. Nothing. Nothing at all. And no negative feedback. Nothing. And I've had one of the poorest weeks of the year, of the summer.
So you're saying that when you
get it has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it.
Man, I don't know. Because I'm telling you, I feel my returns come in spurts. Like I said, I'll get 3 return requests all in a row. It's like clockwork, and then it just shuts right down for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Now, people who are watching, this is definitely like a back and forth. We got to leave those comments, guys. Let us know, like, what do you guys think? Are you guys seeing the same thing? Like when any return, any defect, and I think what we should do is like make this a segment each week, okay?
Yeah.
And then discuss like other conspiracies, right? What happens when our store gets a defect? Because technically a return is a defect in your store. Does a defect shut your store off? Now, on the other side of it, when you get a return, I think if you don't process the return within that time frame, you're fucked. Like if you get the return request, the item comes back, you have in your possession, but you have some of those sellers, right, that are saying, I don't accept returns. Screw the buyer. I'm not going to refund them. Well, that right there is only that's going to hurt you because now eBay's going to step in. They're going to refund them the full amount.
Absolutely.
And now you got a major defect in your account. So yeah, that's definitely going to screw you on their sales. So don't ever, guys, as a new reseller, don't ever, ever let it get to that point of like, screw that person. I'm not accepting returns. Screw them.
Yeah.
You have to.
You are accepting the returns.
You don't have a choice.
You absolutely are. And you should do it on your own instead of that dreaded eBay will step in. You don't want that.
Don't ever. And guys, the whole concept of like I don't accept returns, it's false, right? Because a buyer just opens up an INAD. You have there's no such thing as no returns.
What's an INAD for the newer?
Okay, so an INAD is an item not as described. So if you sell, so say I sell a hoodie, and so I have buyer pays return shipping on all items. I have 30-day returns, but not free returns. So a buyer gets the hoodie, and maybe it's just buyer's remorse, right? They're like, oh, I spent $100 on this hoodie. I'm going to return it. But smart buyers know if I just open up an item not as described, the seller now has to pay for the return shipping.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I get it. But what that does as a seller, it adds another defect on your account as an INAD. Once you get past a certain percentage of INADs, you are now paying a higher percentage of help me out here. A percentage of your sale, whatever.
Your fees.
Your fees, yeah, a higher fee rate. So you just accept returns. Just if you don't want to do a free return, just do buyer pays returns. And I've also found, so I have four open returns right now, and I know 2 are going to top out tomorrow for not shipping back in time. So, but it's still on your metrics of returns, even though the buyer doesn't ship them back in the allotted time. It still counts against you, which I think is really wrong.
I agree.
In my opinion.
Do you think it also, let's say you do accept the return, and just to kind of like, you're pissed off, you're like, I'm not going to refund you right away.
Fuck no. You don't have a choice.
No. I'm saying you get the item back.
Yeah.
You only have 4 days to refund, right?
I think it's 4
days.
Do
you wait to the last possible minute, or do you just want that thing wrapped?
It depends, dude. So like, if it's a return that I know the buyer is an asshole and he sent it back as an INAD or whatever, I'm waiting to the last fucking hour. The last hour to refund him.
So hold on. So does that affect your metrics?
I think it does. I think that affects. I believe if you don't close that return within right away, it affects your sales. And I know it. But I know that. But it's a spite thing. I'm like, fuck you. No, you're waiting till the last minute because one, you waited 29 days in the last minute to open a return.
Yep.
And then you wait another, and then you send it back at the very last minute because they get another 5 or 7 days to send it back. Yep. And then I get the return. I'm waiting till the last minute, just out of spite.
Even if it's going to hurt your metrics,
just out of spite. But but if I get a return back, like I got a return back for like an $8 pair of shorts, which is crazy to think that. So if I sell an $8 pair of shorts,
shipping.
$5.99. So I do $5.99. Or no, so it's $6.99 under a pound. So $6.99 they're going to pay. For example, if they open up a return doesn't fit, that's on them. The shipping's on them. So now they just paid almost $14 in shipping to send it back to me on a $7 or $8 pair of shorts. Once I process the return, I'm not refunding them the shipping either way. They're getting a no, that's on them. If they can't read the size and the measurements, too bad. I'm processing an $8 return. eBay's fees are on top of that. They're getting a $5.50 return
Oh,
on an item they spent $14 shipping, like
right.
insane, dude, insane
I mean, Poshmark won't even accept returns for wrong size.
for fit reasons. No,
Fit doesn't fit.
doesn't fit. That's
Yeah.
on is in the as long as you put in your listings on Poshmark the measurements,
Yep.
you're set. They can't
Yeah.
return them. They can try, but Poshmark will 99.9% side with you.
Well, there you have it,
I
guys.
know we got off on a tangent, but yeah, that's our conspiracy.
That's tinfoil hat time. Uh, Tune in next week, and we'll do another one of these. I think it is something to talk about.
That was fun. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot more.
you got me all
You guys
fired
have.
up. You got me
I
all
want
fired up.
Good. That's good. I'm sure that there's people watching that are also like either nodding in agreement or saying, "Oh hell no, nope." So we will do that again. If there are any conspiracies that you guys believe or disbelieve, please let us know down below, and maybe we'll talk about one of those. So uh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's a fun topic. I like it.
yeah, we can go on forever about that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you know what I was thinking. So there's been a few times like I've had a little bit too much to drink. Right, I'm sitting back, got the phone looking at stuff, Amazon, vacations. Has there anything that you've ever bought when you're just hammered, and then you wake up the next morning and you're like, what the fuck what did I just buy?
Yeah.
Is I've got plenty, but I want to hear anything if you've ever bought and that you're like wake up in the
My
morning and you see like what?
I knew I was going to do this sober, but I couldn't I don't know, validate it. You know what I'm saying? Like no, I don't need to get this. I don't need to buy this. And then it was one of those nights where I'm drinking Treehouse, and then I had one for dinner, and then I had one after dinner, and then you should stop,
You know you
but
should stop,
but you don't.
but you don't.
So it's always that third IPA, 8.5%, that I'm like, now I'm in trouble. So it's probably like 11:15 at night, and I'm watching something on Netflix, and then I'm like, yeah, oh, there it is. It's on my wish list on Amazon, a 75-inch TV. Bam! I just hit the button.
Yeah.
Hit the button, put the phone down, and it's on Prime.
Free
It was
shipping.
there the next day. The next day.
You wake up in the morning, you're like, did I buy TV? What?
I honestly completely forgot about it until the truck comes up, and the box was enormous. This box was huge, and this guy's dragging this. He's dragging it up, and I'm
You're
like,
like, what the
"Oh my
fuck is
god,
this?
I
What is
did!"
he?
I'm like,
I just bought
oh,
TV. Hey,
yep,
hey, your wife goes, Dennis, what did you buy?
exactly right. She's
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Is
by the
that
way,
for us?"
we bought a TV.
Yeah, I said I bought that last night. That's all I said. Now, do I enjoy it? 100% I enjoy it.
Yeah. And do you
So
regret it? Nope.
no,
Because
nope.
the thing is, would you have bought that TV if you were stone cold sober? Probably not.
No, I was pushing it off and pushing it off and
Right.
pushing it off, but
It does miracles, right? It makes it makes a decision for you, which is amazing.
it did. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I got it. I love it. I just love watching it. It's amazing. I don't know. And you know what? Everybody else enjoys it too.
That's
So
all
I
that
didn't do it
matters.
for me. I did it for everybody else.
Right.
I'm a family guy.
That's awesome.
What about you? I'm dying to hear from something that
So I've
you
got I got two things.
give
One
me
I
an
probably
outrageous one. I want something outrageous.
the most expensive one or
Nah,
just
just something just like what, dude, what are you thinking? One of those. You have anything like that?
we bought a car. So
Drunk.
drunk. So we bought the Jeep. So we're looking around. We knew we wanted a car, right? So we're looking. We bought it online. There's all those online places you can buy cars from.
Yeah.
CarMax, Carvana, all those places where
Carvana.
you can just buy a car from without test driving. So we're looking through. We're like, let's buy a car. So we're looking through. We don't know. We don't know what we want.
Are
We
you
just know.
both drunk?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're both drunk. So we're looking through. Like, nah, not this one, not that one, that one. But we're still sober enough to know like the price, the miles on the car. We're still coherent enough to know what we're buying. So we bought a Jeep. It was a used Jeep, 4 years old, 15,000 miles. So it was really low miles. Got it
Yeah.
for a good. We got it for a good price. But I don't think I would have bought that car sober. I think I would have taken some more time
Right.
to investigate more. Maybe go to a car dealership, do some test drives. We're like, fuck it, we're gonna buy this car. We bought the car. A week later, we picked the car up. So we wake up the next morning and we're like, did we just buy a car last night? Like, how fucking crazy is that?
Oh my God. Oh, still not the one I want to.
But
I
yeah,
got two sales, but
we have purchased like vacation trips,
now
like
to
at
me that's
like
craziness.
at 10.
That's
So
nuts.
we just purchased the trip to Clearwater. Um, God, had it been like 5 months ago, 4 months ago, and we're just looking, and we're going through, and then she's Jen's on her phone. I go, what did you just do? She goes, oh, I just booked a room. I just booked the flights. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, I guess we're going to Clearwater in October.
So this
Thanks.
was talked about, but you guys just kind of
We
put it
talked
off.
about like, hey, we need to go back, but it wasn't like we planned of like going on and researching. She was just looking at flights and looking at the hotels we go to, and it was purchased. I'm like,
Unbelievable. The
perfect.
power of alcohol.
But
It
not
makes you do
again,
fun
not
things.
that we would have it. Those are things like we were going to do anyway. But it's like
Yeah,
it just helped you out along the way.
right.
So
It's that kick in the ass. Like, let's go. Bam.
yeah, like
Let's do
what are
it.
you waiting for? Just
Right.
do it because you're not going to
Life is
do
too
it.
short.
Yeah.
Life's way too short. Speaking of life, what's the what do you got behind you there?
Oh shit, dude. So yeah. So behind me, can you guys see? I think we
Oh
have
yeah.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
It's
So these are
Jesus,
all
Mary, and Joseph.
vintage blow molds, right?
Sweet.
So the story behind those are like nice. So I've got 5 of these. I got these 3. I got a cow, and I've got a shepherd and a sheep. So the cow is in a box, the original box. The shepherd and the sheep are in the original box, and then these 3 guys. So the funny thing is,
Oh.
I'm driving home from work, and 5 or 6 houses down from me, they have a big free sign, and
Oh.
all 5 of these are just laying out on their yard. Dude, I couldn't stop my car fast enough. I'm like, what the fuck are those? Have been sitting there all day. So I get home, I throw them in the back of my little Honda Civic. I throw them in there, and I get home. I go, did you see the stuff that was down the road? Oh yeah, I waited for you to get home. I'm
Wait,
like,
wait, your wife saw it there?
like all day driving past this house.
Oh.
I'm like, why would you not pick those up? She
Oh.
goes, oh, I just figured you would. I go, do you not know what those are? No, not
Yeah.
really. So she, and it's not her fault. Like she doesn't know what that stuff is. Like she knows it's probably old, but I don't think she knows
Right.
the value of it. I'm like, do me a favor. If you ever see this stuff, whether whatever season it is, stop your
Yes.
car as fast as you can and put them in your trunk.
Yep.
I don't
A
I don't
hun
care
a
if you have to
hundred
carry them. Yeah, so
100%.
I haven't even listed them yet. They've been like I think I told you they're just gonna sit. But I'm gonna get to them this weekend. I think I've comped
Yeah.
some of these out, like 3 of these together. I don't think I'm gonna list those on eBay together because the shipping I think is gonna be horrendous.
Yep.
But I think for those 3, I can probably get safely $200 locally.
Yep.
I have the cow listed on Marketplace for 70. last weekend someone messaged me, and of course they never showed up.
Yeah.
The shepherd and the sheep, I may sell those on eBay because they're in the original box. Those are
Yeah.
comping around 150.
Wow.
So I have the cow on eBay. I'm gonna put the shepherd and the sheep in eBay this weekend. And because it's in the original box, I'll just go to U-Haul and get one of those golf bag boxes and
Yes.
toss it in
Yep.
there. Size it down with my sizer. But these guys, unless I sell them
So
individually, but I think they need to go as a set.
yeah, that will be a set, and then everything else can be
Because I
add-ons
know
for
I know
people that
like
already have that.
once November hits, these are gonna go fast.
Yes. Yep. So
And I
you're
don't care
looking at 500?
150, 250, 350, probably 500. Yeah. And it was free, sitting there all day in someone's yard. I don't know how they were there all day.
I don't know, but that's almost something that like this guy
Yeah, dude, I never find stuff like that. Never.
that has my name written all over it.
All over it.
I don't
But
know. Maybe it's the
but the
show.
thing is, like, you would have listed already. Where
Yeah.
I now, like, would you take those three on eBay and list them as a set? What would you do?
Oh, yeah, the box for all three of those is going to
Dude,
be
the boxes,
enormous.
and you go,
No,
it's
I'm doing local
yeah.
sale on that. Cash money. So are you going to get more on eBay? Maybe, but then you're getting cash locally.
Mhm.
So it's gonna
Yeah,
work
because
out to be the
I
same.
think shipping for those three would be, oh my god, $100, $75
100
to ship.
bucks. Just the size
No
alone.
one's gonna spend that to ship those. And they all
Mm-mm.
work. They all have the lights on. I have one of
Awesome.
the Shepherd doesn't work. I tested all of them, cleaned them all up. I'll let the
It's just a
buyer.
bulb or
It's just a bulb.
yeah.
I'll let the buyer put a bulb in there. I'm not worried about that. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was a major find.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So what? I know you love selling stuff locally, right? Um,
Yeah.
is there anything else that you do on the side to make money outside of marketplace, outside of local sales? Is there anything you do that you can make money on, or any ideas of how to make extra money?
Uh, I'm trying to think
I know I'm throwing this at you randomly, but
yeah, I mean like things that I can't ship all go to marketplace or
Mhm.
Craigslist. I have dabbled a little bit, very little bit in consignment. I
Okay.
don't like doing it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Don't drop me off a whole box of stuff. Give me like one high priced item. Like this is 500 bucks. This is a grand. I want you to sell it. I'll give you $200. Something like that I'd be interested in, but don't give me a whole bunch of smalls. Don't give me a whole bunch of clothes. Don't be giving me a whole bunch of like, stuff and then we got to divvy it all up. I don't
Right.
give me one item.
Have you ever thought about like making like local contacts and doing like wholesale to people? Has that ever come across your mind? No.
No, but I would like to maybe look into that. I have a ton of media. I'm always
Right.
getting media.
Because I know like it's easy to put like your extra media that you don't want on marketplace, and
That's what I
people.
do.
And I know you've spoken before. Like you have people that go to flea markets and they'll come get your extra stuff. So I guess that's
Yeah.
part of it. Like you're not necessarily selling it on marketplace, but you have a contact that you're like, hey,
Yes.
I've got 500 CDs. Come take
Yep.
them for X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
So something
I've
like that.
made relationships where I know who to go with for record albums, baseball cards,
Right.
big giant boxes of media, that type of stuff.
So so I mean, the answer is yes. So you have other sources of income other than
Yeah.
marketplace. So
I
yeah,
even made money doing brake jobs,
that
pads and
yeah.
rotors and just doing like front brakes or whatever,
So
you know.
it's kind of like talking to like a new seller. It's not always about eBay, Poshmark, and selling stuff online
Right.
or marketplace. It's about doing things on the side. Like how can you
Yep.
make money? So like for me, years ago, it's probably God, 4 or 5 years ago, I did DoorDash. So I did
Okay.
DoorDash. I did DoorDash for a while, and it was first when they first started up, and I did that for a while. The money was decent. Like you can make $200 a day, but you're paying for your own gas. You're
Yeah.
driving all over, and I stopped doing DoorDash because so a section of town, which is probably 20 minutes away, it's not a great section. All right, kind of a bad part of town. I got 4 flat tires door dashing in that area. I popped 2 front tires one weekend, had to pull over to a local store, call AAA, replace the 2 tires. The next weekend, same exact spot, the back two popped. I'm
What?
like, I'm done. Because like in the roads are just horrible. Like people just throw shit in the roads. I think I
Yeah.
ran over like marble tile, and it just
It's cut
so
it.
at that point it cost me more to
Yeah.
DoorDash because I replaced 4 tires on my car. But I think DoorDash, Uber, I think that's a great source of extra income though,
Yeah.
if you have the time. So I also sell locally, like to a brick and mortar. And I've spoken about this before. I sell stuff to a guy who has like a beverage center, and he has the thrift stores in his stores. So I'll sell wholesale to him. So what I do with that is anything that I have older than 9 months in my store, I
Yeah.
gather it up and I bring it to him.
Cool.
And I'm not making much money on it because it's either I'm breaking even, but I'm also getting rid of the old inventory
Yeah.
and getting rid of it. So
Yeah.
that's a good way of making extra money is just doing wholesale. You know, like someone like you who gets a lot of your stuff for free.
Yeah.
If you had someone locally who had like a local thrift store, like, hey, I got 26 bags of clothing.
Right.
Give me $500 or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's a great
Whatever it
idea.
is.
Yeah, that's extra ways of making some money. So
I have tried um flea market, and you go in there, and I brought a whole truck full of stuff, $30 to set a spot up.
right,
So you're out 30 to start the day. And I think I only made $100.
and
It's
and
just
and you're there all day.
it was 5 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
So
Even though that's a great extra source of income, like going to the flea market and selling like the stuff I get for $1.50
yeah.
at the bins and selling them for 5. But like I think my time is more valuable than like
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
a few $100.
I only did it one time, and I said, it's just not for me.
It's not for me. I would
Um, and it was an idea of, like you said, get all of your old inventory, throw in the back of your truck, bring it down there. I don't even care if you're getting a buck or two for this stuff. It's leaving your store, you're getting something in return, and then you got more space.
yeah.
And I'm out there, and it's hot, and people are like talking you down from $3 and $4.
Right.
Just
Yo,
like
will you take $1? No, I won't take $1.
that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. I'm like, I'm not gonna come here and be out $30, have to work for 2 hours to make $30,
Yeah.
and then try to make a profit. It wasn't worth it. So I tried it once, won't do it again. I would honestly rather donate, just
Yeah.
donate it all
But
and then write it off.
it's a way, like part of our shows, like we want to help people, right? We want to try to help people to make money.
Yeah,
Um, and I think that is a way. Like if you're getting your items for cheap and you have all weekend, go to a thrift or go to a flea market, set up
yeah.
shop, and get what you can. Um, I'm gonna tell you one thing I'll never do, and this is gonna be controversial. Why are there all these bugs in here?
Ooh,
Um,
here we go.
I'll never do whatnot.
Really?
Never, never,
Never
ever.
ever. That's a
I
long
can't,
time.
and man, that's a whole different story. But I can't see going to whatnot and selling shit for 2 and 3, $4. I can't.
Yeah, no.
I don't care if I got it for $1.50. I'm not
Yeah,
selling shit for $4. I'm not selling Patagonia and North Face and you name it, for $4. I'm not. There's no way. You can't
No.
sell me on that. And I see so many people like, oh, I sold $1,000 on whatnot this weekend, but you made
How many
20.
hours did you work?
But you made $20.
Right. And how many hours did you actually work? You can list all of that on a platform and just walk away and just sit at the
Oh,
beach.
I can't. I know. I can't. I can't get into that. That's a whole different
Yeah.
story. So let's stay with eBay. I got a quick eBay question for you.
Yeah.
Um,
And then
so
I'm going
what?
to get over to craft beer before we
Yes. Quick
switch.
question. And I'm just gonna ask you. I won't tell you my side. What are your shipping days that you ship? Like
Religiously,
you have a set schedule?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
That's it.
So,
2-day handling time. 2-day handling time is perfect for a Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
all right. Hypothetical question.
All
You
right.
you do all your shipping on Monday. Say you're done shipping by 11 o'clock on Monday morning.
I wish.
Hypothetical.
It,
Let's just say
it's like
11.
it's closer to 1, but
Okay.
okay.
Your shipping is done for the day, whatever time that
Yep.
is. Your shipping is done. You get
1 o'clock.
a sale comes in half hour after you're done shipping. Do you ship that
Come.
item? Do you
Okay.
ship the item, or do you wait till Wednesday to ship the item? And if you ship the item on that same day, what are those circumstances to force you to ship the item? That makes sense?
Yeah. So, I mean, I will actually get sales as I'm packing orders on
Mhm.
a Monday. And if it's something that I can just grab right here off the shelf, throw it in a poly mailer and send it,
Right.
I'll do. If it's something like a golf club, something I have to make a box, something that is bulky, something that's very fragile, no, you're waiting
You're
till
waiting.
Wednesday.
Are there any extra
Um,
circumstances that would want you to ship it that day?
if the buyer reaches out,
Okay.
okay, if the buyer doesn't reach out, I'm not doing anything
Right.
because in
I agree.
my just in my eBay my store policy is two
2 days.
business days. Okay, so that's beside the point.
Yep.
If they reach out to me and say, "Hey, I really we're going golfing and I really need the club ASAP." Maybe. I mean,
Now, if
for a
it,
$20 golf club, I'm not.
I,
I just went to
I
the post
yeah,
office.
I
I'm
agree.
not coming home
What if
making a.
it's $150 club? Do you ship it right then?
And he already bought and paid for it,
Mhm.
probably. So yeah. So I guess what your question is, price matters.
Price matters. And
I'm
does
not.
the buyer reach out to you?
And
Right.
if the buyer doesn't reach out to me, it's waiting till Wednesday.
Yeah,
If
I
the
agree.
buyer reaches out, which is very rare, it does happen from time to time that they'll like, "Hey, I need this like yesterday.
Yeah,
Do you mind shipping it out right now? You know, I know you have a 2-day handling time." Like, cool. All right, you actually read the listing. Good for you.
yeah. I agree.
Sure. I
I
don't care.
definitely agree. I think a higher priced item for me, I'm gonna ship out immediately because it's a higher price item. And I think more or less for me on Poshmark, I'm doing that. So if I sell something on Poshmark for $100 and then my shipping's done, I'm getting that out because you don't get paid for 3 days after Poshmark delivery.
Right.
Well, I want
Yeah.
that there faster. So that for me
Yeah.
is an exception. But I agree with you. They're waiting. They're waiting 2 days unless they reach out. So real quick, I just want to touch on that real quick and see what your thoughts were.
Yeah. Knock on wood, it'll probably happen now. Someone will say, and it's always right when I come back from the post office and I'm
Right.
back in the shop and I'm doing something else, and then cha-ching, and then a message.
Hey, yeah.
I'm
Can I?
like, bro,
Sorry.
it hurts because now it kind of interrupts my whole flow of the day. I am so routine. Like you interrupt my routine and I'm getting medieval.
Yeah.
Like how dare you want to?
Ouch.
It's just it's almost an OCD thing where I'm just like, no, I ship on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I will not ship on a Tuesday.
Right.
Tuesdays are for sourcing. Thursdays are for sourcing.
I agree.
Uh,
We're on the
It's
same page.
it's I should be more flexible,
Yeah, but
but I'm
that's
just not.
no,
But I'm not.
that's our policy.
It's my,
2 days is still good though. I mean, I have 2 days as well.
yeah. Well, I mean, think about this. You order something Sunday night, 2 business days, right? Well, I'm
Uh,
shipping yours out on Monday,
On Monday,
so it's
the
even
same thing.
less.
Anything over the weekend, I'm shipping on Monday. If you
Yep,
bought it Monday morning before I wake up and am I shipping, it's going out Monday morning.
yep. So you're
So
getting same day shipping in some cases,
exactly. Yeah,
which is crazy,
it's true.
right? So that's why what do I have? It's over 7,000 feedback now.
Oh man, I don't have
I
that much. I need to catch up to
I
you.
I do a ton of this stuff though. All the media. You're just shooting out $10 DVDs and video games
Yeah.
and all that.
I think I'm at 2744. Oh, and I just got a neutral today too. Back to the conspiracy thing. But dude, I got a neutral feedback on a
Folks, he got a neutral.
$7 shirt.
How?
The new I don't care about so neutral. I don't give a fuck about neutral because it has you
Neutrals don't
still
mean anything.
no
It means
a
nothing.
$7 shirt. The shirt was
Or does it?
wrinkled. That was their feedback. The shirt was wrinkled.
Wow. Do you
That's what I say.
do you wash, dry, press everything?
No,
No. That'd be hard to expect that from
well,
a secondhand.
per eBay policy, you have to wash and dry everything or wash everything. I
Oh,
will wash. I
did
will
not know that.
wash. I will wash everything from the bins. I won't wash anything from like the stores
Yeah. Can I
unless
take
it's
this
like
off now?
you can take it off now.
All right.
Yeah, let's move on. I know we hammered that to death. You wanted to touch on craft beer again?
Oh, yeah. So we're running short on time, so I wanted to go back
No, fuck
to.
the time. No, fuck the time. We'll go when we're done.
We're almost done. We want to jam pack it in small.
Am I? Do I get another one?
See what happens? Go ahead.
Do I get another one?
Yeah, you absolutely get another one.
No, I don't know.
We record, guys, at 7 p.m. So whenever you're watching this, it's evening. It's not Monday morning at 9 o'clock in the
No,
morning. That's
and I
the
have to wake up at 6 a.m. I'm gonna have one tonight. I can't.
good for you. Look
I
at that.
can't.
That's willpower
I can't have another one.
right there.
I
Willpower.
can't. It's almost 9 o'clock. I can't have another one and then be up till 11 and be hammered.
I was going to share something because it's coming up very soon. It's another thing where I would like to get into current events on this show.
Okay.
So
Not politics and not religion.
no, even
Okay.
though I got Jesus drank craft beer and you got Jesus,
I
Mary,
got
and
Jesus
Joseph behind you.
me. I know. No religion.
No religion, guys.
We're not
No
talking about
religion at all.
religion. I just got some religious pieces behind me.
We're going to talk about the Cape Cod Brew Fest.
All right. When September 21st.
Have you gone?
Well,
Have you ever gone?
I need to mark it on my fucking calendar. Stay right there.
Guys, this is a
21st.
great time. This is an awesome time. I've gone as a patron. I have gone working in the industry.
Sorry, I had to circle it.
Oh, all right. So I'm saying it's a great time. I have actually gone here as a patron. I have actually gone here and I poured beer. I've worked for a couple of different breweries, and it's awesome.
Dude, I'll be there.
The time goes by so fast. You can't get around the whole way. You just can't. And I highly recommend you taking an Uber because you do get a little sloppy.
Where is that held?
So
where is it held?
Down at the old, well, it should be at the Barnstable Fairground, like 151, heading towards, where is that? Falmouth?
Okay.
Is that the Barnstable? I'm sorry, they call them the Cape Cod Fairgrounds.
So it's closer to you, isn't it?
Yeah, this is probably within 20 minutes of me.
Okay.
Route 151. So they got you can sample beer from 50 plus breweries. 50 plus. So think about that. If you had just one sample at each brewery,
I'm not getting to number 50.
You're not doing it. Nope, you're not doing it. Buy your tickets. They have like different times and stuff. Here you go. It starts at 2, ends at 5:30. So 3.5 hours. That's it. That's
Mm,
all you got.
God. Now, are they shot glasses that they sample, or is it like a
I
full?
would say it's like a, oh man, I have some of them. What is that? 3 ounces?
Yeah,
I don't think it's a 4 ounce glass. It might be 4 ounces,
September
but it's
21st.
probably a little less.
All right,
It's
so
probably a little less.
I got it circled.
Yep.
Man, there might be a good chance I just come out for like I can't come out for
Yep.
the
You can
day,
you
but
can you can crash here, at Casa de Freaking.
hey,
Um,
air mattress right in the basement. I don't care.
so what you do first for one of these guys is you build yourself the eclectic pretzel necklace. So if you know what I'm talking about, you need to constantly be having something in your stomach. You definitely go and you eat something before you go to one of these. Then you have this very decorative necklace made with string and your choice of pretzels all around it.
All
So
right.
it's hanging on you as you're wandering around drunk. You're just, just eating pretzels. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Uh,
The price has gone up. It's now $60.
but it's $60 isn't bad though.
Although, hold on. No, we're in the August 1st, September 21st. We're at $65.
65
And if
bucks
you just want to get a ticket at the gate, it's only $5 more. So,
for 3 hours, so $20 an hour
yeah.
to get.
Obviously 21 plus. IDs are checked at the door. Print your tickets out.
Is there
Uh,
any like good
have a
swag and
barcode.
like any stuff you can get?
Yeah, they'll sell stuff there. They got you got a cup that they give you, a sampling cup that you get when you enter the thing,
Okay.
and then you will get a glass, a commemorative glass. I've got a couple of them. Each year the artist is different. Each year the design is different, but it's like a regular pint glass, or I don't think they do tulip glasses. Maybe something that's shaped like this. They'll have 2024 Cape Cod Brew Fest, written on it, and whatever their logo is for that year. And you can buy shirts and you can buy all that other stuff.
I'm
Um,
down. I'm
yeah.
down
So,
for
oh,
that.
here's the glass. They're even showing it right here. Do you see it?
All right.
Cape Cod Brew Fest with the Cape Cod map there. It just sold something else there. So you get one of these. These are like, it's shaped like a can. It's pretty cool. They're 16 ounce, but we'll definitely need a ride. I am not driving,
But not no. There's
and
no way. There's no way we can drive. Are you kidding
there's
me?
no way.
There's no way.
No. So
I wonder. You know what?
hopefully,
I wonder how many cops sit outside the gate and just like pull mad people over.
honestly, they just stay away because it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Like
Oh
it's just,
God, the amount of
yeah. It's almost like entrapment, right? Like just to sit there, like they
yeah,
know
because they're
they're
gonna
gonna
be
hammer.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
nuts.
any case, if
I
you
got
guys go to this, we will be there, and
yeah. Let us know.
we will be wearing Pints and Profits t-shirts,
Yes, yes.
and we will have stickers, and maybe even some other cool swag. So if you see us, and we're going to be talking about this every week until September.
Yep.
Please come up and say hello. Please come up and get a sticker, or maybe even some other cool giveaways. We're going to do it right there at the event. I know I just sprang all of this on. Just
Dude, I'm down.
sometimes the greatest ideas are sporadic and just eureka.
Do we set up a booth?
I'm not pouring anything.
No, we
How much?
sell.
You know what?
We're just there. Come see us.
We're a vendor. We can be a vendor. I
We'll
don't know.
talk. We'll talk about this. We got
Off
time.
air.
But
We'll chat and
I
we'll
got it
figure that out.
circled. I am going to be there. We're going to be there. Guaranteed.
Mhm. Absolutely, it's the best place in the world to meet, talk shop, um, enjoy the newest of the new craft beers and old favorites. I get to see some of the old friends that I had in the industry, and Scott gets to enjoy a pretty wild time. It's
I
nuts.
can't wait. I cannot wait.
I hold on.
Yeah, here we go.
The last couple of times I've gone there, it has poured. It's absolutely poured to the point where they had to set up pallets on the ground for you to get to the porta-john. It has been miserable, but the beer was just tremendous.
But
So,
when you're drinking and having fun and you're slightly tipsy, it don't matter.
oh yeah, oh
It
yeah.
don't matter.
I'm telling you right now, it's like a time machine because you get there and you're like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna take it easy, and then you're moving on, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my dude, it's a half an hour left, and then we have to leave. You're like, what? It goes by like that so fast. It's amazing. And then you're meeting people, and it was
I can't
awesome.
wait. I
Yeah.
circled. I'm
So
ready to go.
let us know if you're going to be going, guys. I want to start a meet and greet and that type of stuff.
That'd be dope.
That's all I have. You have any?
No, good show. I love it.
Hell yeah. Talk about time going by like that. So, guys, as always, I appreciate you tuning in. I would love a thumbs up, and I would love a sub. We need some subscriptions bad. If you've enjoyed the show, that would mean the world to us. And if you're tuning in for the first time, I appreciate it. And we'll see you next week.
That's it. Peace.
Later, guys.